What's up, YouTube? Welcome back, Mr. Wrestling Fan 2012 here with the Walking Dead Season 3, Episode 1 Seed Review. And baby, let me tell you something, episode just wants to air exactly what I thought it would be. And it's replaying right now on AMC. If you have missed it, if you're playing now, I'm telling you, if you have not seen it, please do not watch this. Because if you've seen the episode, I'm going to ruin it for you because I'll tell you everything that just happened. Okay, we start out with it starts out as with two zombies inside a house, it looks like. And the door opens and we see T-Dog, Glenn, Carl, and Rick come in, and they killed three zombies, I think, and they search the house. So yeah, they search the house, find a little bit of food, not much. And Lori is pregnant, and apparently it's been over a 9-month period, and they have skipped the winter. They do admit winter in this season, like they do admit winter in this episode. And as scene I'm talking about right now, it's happening. T-Dog and the weapons they apparently have found guns because it's been nearly 9 months. It's clearly showing on Lori her pregnancy, and Daryl he's gotten a lot of good attachments on his crossbow, and he has found more arrows. He has, I think, at least 7 arrows or 6 arrows on his crossbow. And yeah, they found machetes, better guns, Herschel got beer going on. But do not, and it looks pretty good because they actually, it looks like they're gonna make this house the refugee. Because I'm going as I'm doing the review right now. There, now you see Laura. If you, okay, and there's Herschel. So they come in the house. It looks like they're gonna use the house as a refugee. Well, they're not. They eventually say we gotta move on. And Rick and Daryl go out on follow railroad tracks, and they see what is the fence, and there's a tower, and there is where that music's playing. That was terrible, but when that music's playing, that's the scene I'm talking about. Yeah, just forget I sung that. Then they go to the fence, and T-Dog, Glenn, Maggie, they distract, and Daryl distract. Daryl goes up to the tower with Carol, and Lori stays behind with a 30 caliber. Rick goes in there, kills some zombies, and Lori's over there. Lori shoots a couple, Daryl does, Herschel does, and Carol shoots some zombies. They killed probably 60 zombies in this episode. That's at least 50, 40, 56, around that area. That's how many zombies they killed. If you watch it, you know what I'm talking about. That was a bunch of zombies. And there's some zombies wearing like FBI outfit where they cannot, and they eventually they're just beating them because they couldn't scratch them if they're wearing gloves. Or the face with the mask was coming down. Eventually they lift the mask up, stick a path behind up there. They did not use not many guns in this episode because they didn't have much ammo. So what they did use was lead pipes, like nice fence guardrails, sticks. That's what T-Dog's been using. Shovels, machetes, and all that good stuff. And Carl, and they got silencers on the pistols, because Carl has a silencer on his pistol there. And yeah, and so then we got, then they killed the zombies. Eventually Rick and Daryl and T-Dog go in, and they look around, see if there's anything that would look. They go inside the prison that they have just cleared out all the zombies, having a lockdown. Everybody's there, nobody's been killed or anything. And so they go on in, and they find a little tower. They get the keys. They find a bag with some there's a flashbang grenade in there, some spray like gas, and different kind of small secondary weapons that wouldn't really affect the zombies, but can help, I guess. But the keys to the prison, they go inside and they find about 3 cell blocks and a little the pier. I don't know what it's called, but the tower for the guard stays, and there's 3 blocks, 3 on top, 3 on the bottom, and that little one section. And 2 people staying by each. Rick stays outside and sleeps. And Herschel, yeah, and Daryl goes up here and sleeps, and so yeah, and there's different things that go on in between us that are not important, but it's very cool to see. But then we got to the point that they're in now these hallways, and they spend a lot of time on certain things, and there's a bunch of commercials in between this. It really made me mad with commercials. They've at least 5 commercials in between this, but they're like little short 50-second commercials. But then we got them going, and we got Maggie, Glenn, Daryl, Rick, and Herschel, and T-Dog, I think. Maybe not T-Dog. And Carl stays behind. Now, before I go any further, Carl, Lori, and Rick are very... Carl doesn't even talk to Lori anymore because they never talked at all in this whole episode. I don't even think. Rick and Lori are the family's just getting crazy, and Lori talked about her baby she thought her baby died inside her because she couldn't feel it kick anymore. So then she asked Herschel, "Is my baby dead inside me? If I'm gonna come back and zombie, rip me to shreds?" And I said that's what I think's gonna happen, but I could be wrong. Then we got going back to what they were going through the hallways, they were making signs and trails, and they came across some zombies there coming from this way. It took about 5 minutes for them to go through there. The zombies coming this way, they turn around, the zombies come around that corner, and the zombies coming right here, and as they're running back and forth, and Maggie and Glenn hop into that little tunnel, and the rest of them go on, and eventually, after all the zombies are gone and they're kind of get away, Glenn and Maggie come out and they're calling very, very short tone, like calling for Herschel, and Herschel hears them and he goes away from the group, and Herschel walks in this little aisle where they're here, Herschel's here, group's going that way, and Herschel's walking, there's a dead zombie there, and a dead zombie. A zombie comes out, bites Herschel in the leg, and Herschel screams for help. Maggie finds him, Rick finds him, and they all pick him up, and they walk him back to where they're back. They walk him back like a cafeteria, I think, a cafeteria or some kind of a get-together place, and so he's just been beat right there at your ankle, sort of, and Rick's like, cut his leg off, and they get an axe and they cut his leg off. And as they're doing that, we see 5 zombies come toward the little wall. They're not zombies, they're people. Now, I know from Shreven 2, which is a Walking Dead he said in the comics, it's like some 5 prisoners. There was 5 prisoner people, and one of them goes, "Holy, you know what?" And it goes off. So I'm thinking there's Thomas, Dexter, whatever the other names are. And one of them's Dexter, and I thought, holy crap! I'm like, well, we just now met 5 new people, and now Herschel got bitten, and now his leg's being amputated. Herschel's bit on the ankle, and I thought, I knew it. I hated it because I'm always like, oh no, and I was like, oh, Trevin, you were right. Herschel was the first one to get bit, but in the comics, I think he said that he survives it, but I'm not quite sure. But yeah, that's all happens, and most of the trailer, the entire trailer except for the Governor and Merle scenes, the rest of the pictures are in this episode. Just to let you know that, like Carol shooting and everything else, because every scene with the Governor and Merle or any type of military or group people. Now, oh yeah, I totally forgot Michonne. Michonne was in 2 scenes. The scene where she cut them 2 zombies, like stuck them and cut them. And Andrea, we got to see Andrea, and she not doing too well. Andrea is sick. And she shows a sign that she is sick, coughing, hacking. And they're in an abandoned deer store, deer cooler, whatever. And she is sick. She's sick. And she said, "Let me die here," and all that nonsense, but they just didn't let. I mean, Michonne was like, "You can't die," and we heard Michonne talk, which was pretty sweet. Besides that, Herschel getting bit, and I think Herschel will die later this season. Like, I think, and I mean, the thing is, he got bit. Come on now. I mean, I thought they were gonna put him down right there, but you know, the thing is, what will Beth and Matt? Well, Beth don't know nothing about it. She's over there. She's still with Lori. Carl is guarding Beth, Lori, and Carol right now, I think. Yeah. So Carl, he actually is a pretty good shooter. It's just that it's just crazy, you know. But I can't go to them 5 people that came at the end of the episode, and they were like, "Oh," and like one of them had a little mustache. It was so cool. He's on that, and it was a big old black guy. No offense, just saying. Big old black guy, like maybe like 7 foot tall. He was huge over the other guys, and I could only see like 2 faces. The black guy and the guy said, "Holy." But I'm watching the episode over again. I want to get back to that part, so I want to see it again. And Herschel getting this, and you know Beth is getting some good kills too. And you gotta think about that. Beth is getting some kills in. It's the first time I've ever seen Maggie and Beth kill zombies, and Herschel too. So they're getting their kills in. They're doing pretty good, but I just feel bad for Herschel because they cut his leg off and they did it with an axe, like a handheld axe, not one of them gigantic axes. It's a big old like a little handheld axe. It took about 5 shots, and Herschel like I guess passed out or whatever, and just think Herschel was doing work on Carl. Now Rick's doing work on Herschel. He was just bit though before he could spread. Now, it was smart to amputate the leg. That was smart. But the thing is, it's not going to be the same. Herschel ain't going to have another foot. But the thing is, that are they going to cut Rick's hand off? Or they were going to cut Herschel's leg off? Your thoughts, you know? Trevin 2 is probably making a review video right now. But what you gonna do? And you know, Carl got some good shots in, Rick got some good shots, but it's absolutely amazing, good episode. I know episode 2 was sick, and is that referring to Herschel or Andrea? In my opinion, I have no idea. Now we haven't had nobody die. Nobody died in this episode, so everybody's good. But we did meet. There's 5 people, and Daryl had his crossbow ready. He thought they were zombies, and then in the prisoners, they were all 5 prisoners. They were in blue jumpsuits, and he went, "Holy!" Now I don't know. I actually told my dad I want to start reading the comics. We found the closest comic book store is about 20 minutes away from here, so I'm gonna go down there and see if they got any. Cause I'm actually getting some comics on eBay. I'm like bidding on some. I'm bidding on comics issue 46 and 47. Just to start, give me a little good start. I was like, that Thomas, Dexter, and Xavier, and some other guys, I don't know. But I don't know who their names are, but we'll find out in the next episode, and I can't wait. Comment, rate, and subscribe. This is season 3, episode 1 seed review. Tell your friends about me. I will review this whole season until the end, and thank you for watching this video. Comment, rate, and subscribe. Like this video for more. Please like it, please subscribe, and please watch it, and please tell your friends to watch the videos. And I'll cover this whole season until it ends. Thank you.